Good morning, guys. Oh shit. Okay. Good morning, Nate. So I am in Facebook jail again. Hey, Kelly. Good morning, Carol. Um, Somehow I don't know why. I don't know if I'm posting to the wrong groups, but I post to the same groups all the time. But Facebook now has me not allowed to post in public groups till the 9th. So I need you guys to share this out to your public groups. Again, yes, Nate, again. And I don't know what I did. It happened last night when I was trying to post a video for somebody else into Lightworkers live feeds, which is really weird. I pressed that one and another one that I know that is like totally shareable. And it all of a sudden just stopped me from sharing. And it said, it gave me two options: press no, this is a mistake, or okay. And I pressed no, this is a mistake. And it said, that's it. And then I'm not allowed to share to groups. I can't even share to groups I've been invited to that are private. It's really weird. I don't know what I'm like, if I'm oversharing my feeds, my dailies, and so I reach a cap and then I get cut off each month, or somebody's reporting me for sharing these videos, but I'm not exactly sure. Thank you for liking and sharing, Carol. Yeah, exactly. Good morning. So I don't know. So I need you guys to share this out to Lightworkers live feeds and wherever you can, because I'm only allowed to share into groups that I admin, which is like Engelgeist and the Reading Exchange and one other group. And that's it. And so because I'm admins there or moderators or whatever, I can share in those groups, but I can't share in anything else right now. It's pissing me off. I've also noticed that the majority of my shares have been me, not my watchers. So I need you guys to get behind me and share these videos. The other thing is just a reminder, this Sunday we're going to do another live event where we're doing Mother's Day readings. I don't know if any of you are interested. There is a pinned post in the Engelgeist group. If you join the group, that'll give you information of where to send payment to do a two-card spread for you and your mom. It could be sons and mothers. It could be mothers and daughters. It could be, it can even be past mothers if you want to do that. I'm not necessarily saying I'm going to have mediumship messages for you, but I will pull two cards and see what happens. I'm only going to take a limited amount of reservations, maybe like 10. So if you guys want to do that, please feel free and do that. I don't have any reservations yet. So I'm wondering if maybe none of y'all want to know about your moms. No, maybe mom's a touchy subject. That's why I'm charging a little bit extra. I am charging 15 instead of 10, just because mother-child relationships can be a little bit deeper and a little bit more emotional. So, and if I have to process all that through my body, yeah, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Hey, Angela, good morning. Thank you, Nate. Thank you for sharing me to Lightworkers Live, because I can't get out there right now, and that's a bummer because there's certain groups that I like to share to. Elevated TV. These are like groups that are made for videos. These are, and I share them, and people. It should be normal, so I'm not sure. And the normal places where I share, I haven't gotten in any trouble or gotten any messages from them. So saying like, please don't share your videos, or you've broken our rules, or anything like that. So I don't understand why Facebook puts me in jail. Maybe somebody just reports the content as inappropriate or something, and then I get put on a wait list for 3 days. I don't know. And I love that Facebook doesn't give you any reasoning behind it. They don't send you an email saying we've suspended your posting abilities because of this. But anyways, let's get to today's reading. Today's card for Tuesday, May 7th. Okay, so today feels nice. The shuffle feels nice. I hope I can get a shitty card, but the shuffle feels really smooth, like things are going to come together nicely today. It felt, oh, weird, and it's a shitty card. Okay. Um, uh, it feels like today's going to move along really nicely. That's all I can say. It feels like there wasn't a lot of resistance. We're not going to have to push against a lot of stuff. It felt like things will move along a little bit smoothly, albeit a little bit sluggishly. Like maybe things might move slowly, but they will move. Like it's not doesn't feel blocked to me at all. Um, so the card we get today is the Hanged Man, which is interesting. I feel like again, this is another sort of card that's like emotionally charged, and it's like the Hanged Man is really uh, it's a major arcana card, so it's very it packs a lot of punch, packs a lot of energy. It's usually surrounding a decision that needs to be made, a very serious decision that we kind of are avoiding or don't want to make. Um, what's interesting to me is, like on Sunday we had all those inversions, all the cards were inverted, and yesterday we were dealing with that anger card, like breaking up some of that anger in our space, or feeling through some of those like tougher emotions. And I feel like this might be part of that. This is about making a decision possibly around another person, the dealing with them and their behavior, or your connection to them, or how much you're going to put up with them, support them, take care of them, that sort of a thing. It kind of has that feel to it too. Sometimes this card can also be interpreted, for me at least, as holding space for somebody we love who maybe is abusing themselves or not taking care of themselves in a way that we see as like suitable or healthy, and us having to make the decision to step away from that. And that might tie into some of the anger, that might tie into some of the inverted cards that we saw earlier in the week. But to me, it looks like there is a decision that needs to be made. We're at a crossroads today. I don't feel like the environment or the day itself is going to give us any trouble, because maybe we're focusing on this decision that we have to make. Will we make this decision today? I don't know. I don't feel like it's a very clear cut and easy decision to be made, if that makes sense. Um, there is love in this card, there is support in this card, whether that's support for you or it's you supporting somebody that's hurting themselves, or if you're hurting, you are being supported from somewhere. Let's just say that. If you're hurting in this decision making process, or if you're struggling right now, there are people around you that love you and that you can turn to for support if you need that. You may not know that, you may not be aware of that, because you might be sort of overwhelmed by the decision at hand that you need to make. So you can seek out that support. If you're on the supporting end of things, and you're watching somebody who's needs to get their shit together and can't make the decision to get on the right path, so to speak, you can love them from afar, and it doesn't necessarily make you a bad person by not like getting in there and fixing it for them. I feel like if it is that type of a situation, you have gotten involved in the past multiple times and attempted to help them fix it, and they've either not done what you've said, or they've gone back to doing whatever it is they're doing that's not working for them. So it's best if you sort of like just hold space for them and love them from afar, and try not to feel like you're a bad person or guilty for that. This is kind of a sad card for today, in the sense that I feel like I was hoping that we would get something a little bit better than what we've been getting. But I think that this is all leading us to a place of where we're going to get clearer on what it is we do want in our lives, and how it is we want them. And we had that big Saturday new moon, and maybe some of us asked for some things to be let go of that we're not really sure now with this hangman that we want to let go of, or some of this anger. Maybe this anger from yesterday, the anger card from yesterday, is helping us to produce the answer for this question that lies in this card for the hangman. Is what do we, how hard do we hold on to something that maybe isn't willing to hold on to us equally as hard to save itself? Does that make sense? So I'm going to leave you guys with that. And does it make us a bad person to sort of self-preserve and make decisions that are good for ourselves, even if that means that, you know, somebody else has to face their reality a little bit sooner, you know, the reality that they've created. So I'm going to leave that there as that. Personal readings are always bookable. You guys, my information is connected to the description of the video on Facebook, and I will add it into the description of the video on YouTube. And I will be back tomorrow to do tomorrow's forecast. Again, Sunday the 12th, we have a Mother's Day event. So if you guys are interested, please either message me directly or just send over payment with the name of yourself and your mother, and put Mother's Day in the notes so that we know that's what it's for. Or you can just message me directly if you have questions, but don't show up to the room on the live on Sunday night and be like, "Oh, what's this? Oh, I want a reading. Oh, what do you mean I can't get on the list?" Because the list did fill up the last time, but that was also not about mothers. It's just about relationships. So I was only able to take like 2 extra people that night. So, which worked out. I had like 3 or 4 that wanted them, and like 2 fell off. They didn't make it through the whole video to make it to the end to get their read in. So I do sometimes have extra spaces at the end, but the reservations thing is a little bit easier. So I hope that this, Daisy Duke, good morning. You could get a card at an evening event. The morning events is a daily forecast. So it's just, the card has already been pulled and been announced for the day. It's just for the group. So that's what this is about. Did so fast for a cut. So if I'm not doing cards right now, I just do my daily forecast every morning. So I do card pulls in the evenings. So I might do one tonight. I was talking to Ducky about that. I might do one tonight, but right now this is just the daily forecast. So the card has been pulled for the day. Lets us know what we're dealing with for the day as a collective. Okay. So you're welcome, Ann Jewel. You have a great day too. Have a great day, Carol. And you too, Karen. Blessings to you. And good morning to you, Daisy Duke. You can tune in every morning. You can join the group. I do the free card pulls from there too, also. This is just my daily forecast of the energy for the day and how we can best relate to it. So I do it every morning. All right. So you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you. If I don't do a pop-up tonight for card pulls, then I will talk to you tomorrow in the morning, but I very well may be on later tonight. All right, so keep an eye out for that too. And I won't be able to share it, so you guys might have to look to the Engelgeist group to find it, because like I said, I'm in Facebook jail, so it's not gonna go far and wide unless people share it. All right, so like, share, and subscribe, and I will, what's the matter, Jill? You're hoping you're finally gonna get to sleep? I don't understand. You're not sleeping? All right, you guys. I'm not sure what's going on. All right, I will talk to you later. And Jewel says, I'm not going anywhere near the mother-daughter thing. I have a feeling that's what it is. Like, mothers are touchy subjects for people. And I have a feeling like I'm not getting any reservations because nobody wants to know about their relationships with their mother. But if it doesn't, here's the thing. If no reservations show up, then, we'll see if there's even an event. But you've been up all night, and Jill, I'm sorry. I've been having trouble sleeping too for the last month or two. It's been crazy. I'm not sure what's going on either. It might be you're in a foreign country now, aren't you? Because I'm in Mexico, and I think it has to do with the fact that I'm in a foreign country, to be honest. Like, I think that I was sleeping okay when I first started out here, and then things have shifted. And I think I don't know. I think I need to go back to the States, to be honest, to get a good night's sleep. Well, then, Kelly Kemp, if you and your mother have a fantastic relationship, you should book and let me read that relationship without telling me too much about it, Kelly. I love you, Kelly, but your shares tend to, you give away a little bit too much information. If I ever read you, girl, you have to keep your mouth quiet because you tell too much about your coworkers and this, that, and the other and stuff before, if I was ever to read you, you cannot feed the reader. You're not supposed to tell me any information about your life. Is it Karma Dump Truck time? Oh, you're in Arizona. Well, you'll get some sleep. It's a lot of new changes. Maybe it's just something that's, going on energetically. I can't seem to sleep past 6 a.m. no matter what time I go to bed the night before or what drugs I take. Like if I take a sleeping pill, a diphenhydramine, whatever, I still wake up like right before 6 every morning, sometimes earlier. And it's sometimes not pleasant. This morning was a fairly okay wake up, but what I found is that in the early mornings, that's when I tend to future trip and worry about the future, and then the anxiety starts to set in while I'm laying in the dark in bed. And so I was like, "Ooh, no, 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 we're not going to do this." So I got up and I'm doing the daily. Oh, I'm sorry that your mom's not here anymore, Jill. I'm very sorry for that loss. I figure there's also a lot of people that might have that issue too. So um, it may, the reservations may not fill up. It may not be a popular event. We'll see. But I'm just reminding people because, last time we gave everybody a week's notice and then, uh, people showed up to the relationship thing and they seemed kind of confused and didn't understand why they couldn't get a reading. And it was because we had a reservation list going. Hey, good morning, Laura. I don't like seeing the sun come up either, Jill, and I've been doing it for over a month now, like longer than a month, like the last 2 months, and it's been weird. It's different, and I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with that time in the dark. This morning, I got up and I wrote about my dreams. So what I can remember of my dreams, I'm doing a little dream work to kind of sort out some stuff. I've been meditating every night before bed, sometimes in the morning, and I'm writing down my dreams because I'm trying to get closer to my spirit at this time. Definitely. All right, so I gotta go. Um, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day.